Okay, so we're gonna go over a basic core stabilizer and glute stabilizer, single leg bridge. Doing it outside, again, the surface is a little uneven, but that's what's gonna make it exciting and challenging, okay? So with the single leg bridge, you're gonna lie on your back, okay? Brace your core, tight core, arms at your side, preferably palms up. And then you're gonna slowly raise the hips up. Once you're up, you're gonna pick a leg to extend. Extend my left leg straight out, keeping it the same height as the height of the bent knee. And I'm gonna lower and then push up, okay? Really squeezing that right glute. Keep my core nice and tight, nice and engaged. And breathing on the way up, exhaling on the way up. Okay, you can go anywhere from 2 sets of 15 reps of this. You can also incorporate a little bit of a hold at the end. I'm gonna switch legs, okay? I'm really forcing up through my hips and my midsection. A lot of times people will cramp in their hamstrings, and a simple remedy for that is to tighten your core a little more and imagine being pulled up from your belly button as you're going up and down, okay? And this is a single leg bridge, okay? So the next variation of a bridge I'm gonna show you is a bridge march. It's a little similar to the single leg bridge, but it's gonna challenge your hip stability and overall core strength at the same time. So once again, you're gonna get yourself into a bridge position, okay? And in this case, I'm gonna have my arms straight up, okay? I'm gonna tighten my core, lift my hips up, and then from there, I'm just marching in place with a right angle in my knees, keeping my core tight, keeping my shoulders down, nice slow controlled tempo, okay? And this is just gonna give a little bit more emphasis on core stability, keep my shoulder blades back, and controlling that motion as I switch legs in a march position, okay? Again, anywhere from 2 sets of 10 to 15 reps per leg is good, and that's your bridge march, okay? So the next core stabilizer I'm gonna show you is a dying bug. We're gonna use this piece of rock here as an anchor. If you have a wall, you can kind of have your head, the top of your head facing the wall. I'm gonna take myself right here, fingers down, pressing my hands into the wall. You'll feel your shoulder blades drop into that scapular depression, okay? That's gonna keep your shoulders out of the move. The next thing you're gonna do is bring your knees to a 90-90, still pushing into the surface here of my hands, and I'm gonna alternate march, but I'm heel tapping, keeping my low back flat. And this seems like a really simple exercise, but after about 5 to 10 reps of this, your core is gonna start feeling it, and it's gonna start challenging you, okay? A much easier version is simply taking the arms down to your sides, bringing the knees back up to that 90-90 position, and then doing it with your arms at your sides, okay? Now, if you start feeling this in the hip flexors, simply move your feet forward a little more, your heels rather, and that'll transfer the exertion to the lower abs, and you'll feel a little more core engagement, okay? So the next core stabilizer I have for you is a dead bug. We're gonna do a 90-90, and all that means is I'm gonna start with my arms straight up and my knees in a 90-degree position, and from there I'm flattening my back and I'm simply extending the opposite. So right arm, left leg, back to starting position, and then alternating, okay? And when you do both sides, that accounts for 1 rep. You'll do a couple of sets of 10, okay? Keeping my low back flat against the surface, and I'm extending the opposites, just like that.